What's up, guys? I bought this motor off Amazon. It's X Team. I don't know. It's a brushless motor. It's like $35 on Amazon. It is a 3665 size motor. It's a 4500 kV with a 5mm shaft. It's pretty standard to be 4-pole brushless motor. I'm gonna run this in my Traxxas maxx because I've been converting it from the 2-motor to a single motor, which is fairly simple, but it's been a while. I had it for a while, but I took one of the motors out and I put it in one of these trucks here. I've got these two Arma Centon 4x4s, originally brushed, but I converted them over to brushless, and I had a motor in that maxx over there in the corner, and burnt up a motor in one, so I put it in one of the other trucks that my son drives. So yeah, we're gonna finally get a motor put back in that one, so that way there we can beat crap out of it. But I've got quite the disaster going on over here. And these are all just parts, spare tires. Because when you have stuff like this, you tend to collect stuff. But you up there, I don't even know if we got a charger for that thing anymore. More tires. Yep. More tires. Okay. Oh. Okay, here it is. Now this is supposed to be 10th scale. It's quite a bit larger for 10th scale. But there's that one, and then I'll grab one of these other ones just to kind of give you an idea. Let me grab the body for that one. There you go. Side-by-side comparison. It's a little larger, but this one is mine. This is just a regular Centon 4x4 by Arma. This is the motor that I'm running. It is a Hobby Wing brushless motor. I don't remember exactly what it is. Size anyway, it's probably going to be down on the bottom. But I believe this is a 3660 at 2300 kV, but just you could see like the difference in size. The case is the same diameter, but it's a little longer, and then this one being a higher kV, it'll spin a little faster. But as far as this one, I'm running stock stopped gearing essentially. I'm still running the 91 tooth, 48 pitch, but I've upgraded to the steel spur, and then I'm running a 25 tooth pinion off of the motor. So it actually runs pretty quick. And then I'm running the BLX aluminum transmission, which is a factory Arma part that comes in the 3S trucks, but because I bought the brushed one, it didn't come with that. To do about that, because I don't know if I have another gear. See, that's for the 3mm shaft. It's not gonna work. Well, and then it hit going on this way. Unless I gotta put the motor in, or put the gear on and then put the motor in. So let's try that. Alright, so that's how I had to go. I had to put the gear on first, and then, you know, tighten it up and take it out in and out a couple of times to be able to line it up so it has equal engagement. You want it to line up fairly even. You don't want one side to be more than the other. And then this is pretty much all the way back, so this is the biggest pinion that I'll be able to run on this spur gear. So yeah, this also, because it's an Maxx, it does have a 2-speed gearbox in it right here, you know, high and low. It's pretty cool stuff. Now I am running a Tactic remote for this one, which I dropped over there in the back corner, so that'll be fun to get to. Okay, that goes to that one. Spider crawling around. Alright, I think I have a speed controller here. Get rid of some of this stuff. Let's check some parts. Get out of here, chicken. This looks a little small. And it also doesn't have, oh, it's soldered. Oh my gosh, that sucks. Okay. Well, this is one I've got. XR10. I'm not really sure what this is. This came out of a crawler that I had. Yeah, so I'm not really sure what it is going to take as far as battery. Boom, 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 boom. All right, I got some reading to do. I'll let you. Here she is in all her glory. Got the speed controller mounted with nothing but the greatest zip ties. Figured out how these run. I left them long. You know, not the greatest, not my worst. Let's run it. Good luck. Guys fell over. Well, seems to be working just fine. Pro boat. Pro Boat Sonic Wave, 24-inch on 3S. There's a 10-year-old running this, so rescue boat. I got it. Huh? Yeah. If you do RC boats, bring you a kayak, because you'll need it. Stuff just like this.